Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's time for a positive spin. Today we're going to be talking about Piranha 3 Double D. Now, I don't have the 3D packaging, so it's not actually 3 Double D, it's just Piranha Double D, but in the theater it was billed as Piranha 3 Double D. Now, this is the sequel to, of course, Piranha 3D. And it is a remake of a remake of a remake. If you follow Franchise Frenzy, you'll get that little joke. But my history with this is a little bit on the complicated side, and it's just because of product. Now, this is not a knock against physical media because, you know me, I am pro physical media all the way. But my introduction to this film was, of course, renting it when it came out. I watched it, I liked it a lot, and that's never really changed for me. What did change is I bought the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray had a technical malfunction where it would pixelate. So I actually had to ditch the Blu-ray and buy the DVD, which because the other one was a Blu-ray DVD packaging, I actually have two DVDs of it, and they both work. But yeah, um, that's my only negative in this video is the manufacturing problem I had with the Blu-ray. But I bought it secondhand, so people don't always take care of their stuff. And as I said before, I've always liked this film. So let's put a positive spin on Piranha 3 Double D or Piranha Double D. This got a 3.7 on IMDb, and that completely shocks me. The reason is because this movie is so much fun. And Joe and I, when we're watching these films together, because of course we watch this for not only Positive Spin, but for Franchise Frenzy as well, it's like Joe always says, "Don't you want to be entertained?" And I say the same thing to him all the time. Do people not like to be entertained? This movie's silly. This movie's cheesy. But it's so much fun. Now, I'm winging this one, guys. I love this movie. I think it's a lot of fun. I like the one before it. And overall, this franchise, to me, is very solid. And I like all the entries in it. So, I figured, why bother taking notes? I'll just speak from what I love about the film. Okay. First of all, we got to talk about Danielle Panabaker, who's in it, who was also in, of course, the TV show The Flash. I've always found her to be attractive. She was also in the Friday the 13th remake. And like I said, I always found her to be attractive. So, attractive women are everywhere in this film. And I think it's interesting based on what happened at this lake at spring break years ago that the uncle of Daniel Panabaker, or stepfather, um, he's technically considered her stepfather since her mother died, but he wants to open up this water park. And to be honest with you, I've always thought this. I think it's ingenious. Does it have, it's like a genius move. Does it have problems? Sure. Would they probably have been sued? Probably. But I just think it's so much fun. You have the regular part where the kids can swim, and then you have this adult area where people are naked and can do whatever they want, and it's blocked off. And they have that big screen TV, which is called the Cooch Cam, which I mean, it's just too much. It's fun. It's just a fun movie. We also have, of course, David Hasselhoff, and he's absolutely hysterical in the film. This film is kind of a short one, but it does run all the way through the end of the credits, which I thought was an interesting way to do things. I've always liked that. I like the bloopers. I think they're hysterical. I like that David Hasselhoff kind of makes fun of himself throughout the whole film. I like it when celebrities can do that. He's funny in this, and he cracks me up. So you also have the guy that played Doc Brown in Back to the Future in this, reprising his role as the scientist who was working on the piranha in order to make them scientifically um, killers. And there's also a nod to Piranha 2 The Spawning in this, where the piranha mutate. It's a small homage, but it's there. As I said before, you have no shortage of beautiful women, so there's plenty of eye candy. There's plenty of nudity. Um, it's just a completely fun, cheesy ride. And one of the things I was talking to Joe about, I think a lot of people had a problem with it being a little bit more comical than Piranha 3D. It's definitely cheesier, but is it really that much cheesier? Because Piranha 3D, while it has a little bit better effects, um, maybe a little bit of a stronger cast, it's still cheesy. And this one is cheesy, but it takes it to another level. And that's why I don't understand, do people not want to be entertained? Because it's just a fun, silly movie. This is a movie to put on if you want to crack a couple beers and have some popcorn and just enjoy yourself the entire time. I have always liked this one. I will always like this one. Um, it's just fun. And Ving Rhames reprises his role as well with the, well, I don't want to spoil this one. So watch it. I usually say watch it or don't. Watch this one. It's so much fun. If you don't like horror comedy, this may not be for you. But if you like to be entertained and just have a good time with a film, that's what this movie is made for. Is it the best movie in the world? No. But boy, is it entertaining. So, don't forget to check out Joe's positive spin for Piranha 3 Double D. Or Piranha Double D. And remember, guys, physical media matters, even when it has a manufacturing defect. Because I went out and bought another one. So, physical media matters, and until next time, peace.